your boy A3B.
D3B.
Owie.
The 3P.
What's poppin'? Bro, I know nothing about this, but this is probably the one I've been most excited for. This is called The Tale of Jenny and Screech.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, this is three different songs that has been morphed into one. I read Ren's top comment, which kind of gives some context here. He says, "Hey guys, just want to say a massive thank you for the overwhelming response to these 3 songs. I thought I'd put them all in an easily accessible place. Creating this made me realize exactly what type of artist I want to be. The challenges and possibilities of how much you can convey in one-shot video was something that was challenging but equally exciting for me. I'm excited to get back to the drawing board and create some new stories and characters. The support for The Last Tale in particular has been
Great.
Ren writes like me for real, dog.
Yeah, he does, dude.
So this is the tale of Jenny and Screech and Violet, but Violet just isn't in the title, I guess.
It is 18 minutes long, 13 minutes.
13 minutes. We gotta focus.
Get your comments going. Get your comments going.
I thought you said condoms for a second. I was like, I'm ready, bro.
Those
I'm
too.
Strapped.
You're gonna need those. Yeah,
It's raining, motherfucker. Baby,
we're gonna need a few of those.
This is why it's recording right now. 8 minutes 7 seconds. We haven't hit play.
I know.
You know how long it takes me to edit this shit?
Comments.
Oh, there's a peak. Show me your peaks. All right, you ready? Oh.
Yes. I always need this shit.
He's on the street.
He's a good pick, like a good picker, man. He's getting it. Thank you, Kyle. What the fuck? God damn it, Kyle. God damn it, you stupid ass mother. Oh, I hanging up on it. Actually re-interacting to it is what fucked up my audio. I hit the hang up button and then my audio went fucky and I was like, how dare ye?
Motherfucker, it's so hot in your room, your door is warping. Never mind, that was just a lighting effect. We're good. I was like, bro, your door is made out of floor. What the fuck is going on? No, I'm not wrong. I'm not. The whole door is shaking. Just going right into it with a picking is pretty cool.
Or his picking's great, dude. You can just, I mean, what? Yes. Hit me with that mouse shit.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep.
Okay.
But she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street.
Okay, well, we gotta pause, start doing some lyric breakdown, but I just wanted... We've gotten some comments. We gotta let it cook. We gotta let it simmer before we pause and break shit down. So...
I mean...
I'm trying.
That's tough when...
I know. I know.
They need to understand that like you said in one other comment, there's a fine line with that because we still want to analyze the important parts. I mean, fuck.
I know. Let's take a look. We'll see how it feels. We might be breaking down more as the song goes on. I mean, that was a 1:16 chunk, but a lot of that was
bad. I mean,
a lot of that was the guitar intro as well. The plucking is incredible.
Well, yeah.
I also love there was a mini moment he did there. What the hell was that? Hold on.
I mean, I'm being a beatboxer. That's 100% my niche right there. Especially while I'm playing a guitar. I used to beatbox while playing a guitar so much in high school. It was so good.
I still can't beatbox. So good. That's the best I got.
Right.
That right there, the cough, the cutout, the cough, and he's fucking loading up that arm, dog.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City.
The ba-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. I love
Also,
that.
totally me too.
That wasn't the part I was talking about,
Right.
though. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Hold on.
Because she walked it about 1,000 times before she...
I love that, how the way he's telling the story using... I stressed this a lot when we did Hi Ren, and I don't remember how much of it made it in the video. But I talked about how when you're acting, you're taught the key to acting is action, and how you have to let the action inform your voice inflection, and you don't try to assign emotion to the words, you let the action assign the emotion to your words. So instead of saying, oh, my mom's dead, I need to act sad, you inflict the action behind that and have that breakdown happen in real time, and that is where the emotion comes from. You don't self-impose that. And so you can hear the inflictions of the emotion in his words, and how when you hear him, that's what's so cool, is because no other artist does this. I love Eminem, and I always compare artists to Eminem. Eminem doesn't even do this. Like, he finds flow, he finds the beat, but he doesn't do the self-inflicting with the emotions. And you listen to, you can hear the curiosity, but you can also hear like the, oh shit, like I really just did that, when he talks about walking down the street. Yeah. Listen to how he says this.
She knew this floor because she walked it about 1,000 times before she...
Yeah, about 1,000 times before. I fucking love that, dude. That adds so much to the piece.
Times before she wanted to escape.
And how he says escape.
Oh yeah, he pushed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Pressing it.
I will say, I said no other artist has done this before. I lied when I said that, now that I'm thinking about it. Very early David Bowie used to do this with his storytelling, and I miss it so much. It's one of the reasons why David Bowie is like one of my favorites. If you listen to like Please Mr. Gravedigger, I think is what it's called.
Please, Mr. Gravedigger, I couldn't care if you found a golden locket full of some girl's hair. Did you put it in your bucket?
Oh my god, like some of the coolest inflection of emotion songs out there, and this is like already up there with it. I love when artists do this.
Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of
intensity
James,
coming in.
14 years old, and out of his brain he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Ooh.
The difference in the storytelling, he's a narrator, but the narrator is setting the tone for each one of these characters. You have Jenny, who's a little bit unsettled walking down this alleyway. She's done it a million times before, so she shouldn't be unsettled. But then you have this kid, and you can already feel like that dun 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 da da dun, where it's like this kid's a rascal.
He's playing Beauty and the Beast with his music.
Literally, it's so sick. So finally getting into the words. Finally getting into the words. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone. She was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town. She knew this floor because she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? So breaking down literally what we just said about her story, like, she was dragging her feet, like, she's here. There's like a little bit of unsettlingness because it's a quiet, dark night in an empty street. Already you're like, this could go a very bad direction, or it could just be, as he says, she's walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? So, well, on the very same night in a different place, there walked this hooded blonde youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. I love that. Instead of out of his mind. I don't know if this is a UK thing or if this is just a clever way to fit brain in it instead of mind.
I think he used it as a rhyme too.
I know, yeah. James, brain. Yeah.
Blame.
He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James grew to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief at 14 years old. The devil had his sights on his soul.
And the way he sang soul.
I know.
The devil had his sights on his soul.
All of that was just so good. I love how they how he already sets this up. So he says his mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief at 14 years old. So how he's using those internals to kind of add that extra hint of playfulness within the story. Like, it makes it feel so much more like a rat-a-tat-tat dance instead of just, let me rhyme A, B, A, B, A, B. Bro, I'm telling you, there's something going on with your lighting behind you. It makes your door looks like it's... Every time you move, your whole door, like, goes with your face. Motherfucker, your door? I'm freaking out.
Moving.
I'm freaking out! Fuck! Every
comment
better be about this fucking door. All right, this door, the door about to fuck me up. All right.
Comment if your door secretly moves behind you too, even though it's not moving.
Oh, wow! Freudian slip.
Set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoed crime on London streets. Jenny turns the corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech.
Okay!
Yeah.
Worlds colliding right now. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. So we kind of talked about that leading up to that theme where, I'm fucking scared in my goddamn room at night sometimes, right? Sometimes the most familiar places are the most terrifying, all right? Sometimes I go to bed. Sometimes I go to bed, and I'm like, I don't know if I can get in here, right? Something gonna grab my feet. He's a teleportation device. A silent teleportation device. It was all right, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. I love that. It's that sixth sense that everybody has. You can feel the hair standing up on the back of your neck. You can feel like something's off, something's wrong. Every cell in my body is telling me I don't want to walk this direction right now. I shouldn't. But I've walked it 1,000 times before. It's always like your actual thought process is the one that pushes you into these situations because you're telling yourself, no, I'm being ridiculous. No, this is stupid.
Yeah, it's okay. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Hey! Dude, the day I walk down a murder alley and I'm like, I shouldn't be here, my brain goes, hey, forget about it. I'm forgetting about it, dog. I'm going down there. Or maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Siren sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. How he performed this part of the piece was really fucking good, too. Unsettling, almost like he was... This narrator perspective almost feels like second person instead of third person. Because, third person is supposed to be like this otherworldly presence that doesn't feel the emotion of the characters. But he's, in it. As he's narrating the piece, he's feeling the emotions these characters are feeling. And he's unsettled as the narrator. You could see him kind of looking around, and it's really powerful stuff.
Some real Watcher type shit.
Some real Watcher type. I knew you were going to tie it into fucking Marvel somehow. All right, that was good. All right, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. I love that as a metaphor there. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets, talking about the sirens sounding in the distance, matching the beat of Jenny's feet. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet, our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. I can't wait, motherfucker. I can't wait to see what happens. What happens next?
Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me.
Okay, wow, it's motherfucker. Shit, freaking turn up the thermostat. Holy fuck.
Go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think
holy shit, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. Look at this man! He'll fucking do it!
Bro.
He'll fucking do it!
Bars.
Bars. You gotta say a little more. Give me all your money, bitch. Give it to me. Is insane to go. I thought this was gonna be a love. To be honest, after verse 1 and he started verse 2, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a modern day version of Living on a Prayer, like Bon Jovi. That's where I thought this story was going. I thought it was gonna be like this girl meets this hoodlum and they end up falling in love, and it's a lovely moment. Apparently not.
It's still twistedly gonna turn out that way. I have a feeling.
I'm motherfucker. You better. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone. Don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch. Are you listening to me? And how immediately he changes as the narrator once again to the other side of it. And every word is almost staccato. Every word is individually spoken. There's no flow. It is like, I am absolutely terrified this ice is going to break. Jenny freezes statue like a lady shaped God doesn't know how to pronounce this word. Stalactite, stalagnite, that might be a slur. I'm just gonna stop trying to pronounce it. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right? Fear like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. The alliteration, the greasy, grimy go for guts, is sick there. Stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes, and it really showcases that staccato.
Your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch. Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Fear.
You can hear how every word stops and the next word begins. And that wasn't like that when Screech was talking.
Like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue.
Adding intensity to it.
What's that?
It adds intensity to it.
It does, and that's what staccato does. Is it draws out every word.
It's doing well.
What the hell are you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheet. Okay,
motherfucker, did it again.
Stop it.
See?
Stop it.
He just did it again. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit, bro.
Stop it.
Holy
Judy.
shit, bro.
Stop.
Judy, stop. How did you get over there so fast? What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks is crazy. Rosy cheeks, essentially, you know, it's like when you have a lot of red on your cheeks, that gives us an extra sense of, well, it's a cold. Did he say it was cold? It's a quiet, dark night on an empty street. So he doesn't specifically say it's cold. But the rosy cheeks, also when the blood rushes to your face, it means you're like nervous, you're embarrassed, like there's something happening. But also at the same time, like that's your typical like innocence thing, like the rosy cheek child.
He's trying to give a little femininity to it. Where do you live, Nemo? Femininity.
Are you stealing my bit right now?
What's that?
What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks is a bar. I'm getting that tattooed on my rosy cheeks, and then I'll cut them off. I'll fucking do it. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy called Screeched. Reach for the sheath, and that's where I stopped it because I lost my shit. I lost my shit.
Stop it.
Shit. Lost. All right. Shit. Lost.
Shit it did.
Shit at it.
The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheath at the blade with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
You're being, it just sounds like you're fucking, okay? You're being the fuck. You didn't hear any of that.
No. Shit.
Did he just fucking kill her?
I don't know. I'm waiting to find out.
He got that knife up in his wife. That's for damn sure. That's fucking crazy. Screech reached for the sheath of the blade with the teeth. The not even rhyming. Screech sheath. I guess it's rhyming. What the fuck is that called? It's insane. Screech reached for the sheath. It's a tongue twister. I think that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I mean,
She sells on the seashore.
He really, he really spits it out too. I mean,
yeah, Screech reach. This is one take, by the way, motherfucker. Could you? How many times? How many times did he perform this whole song up to this point, and then he accidentally fucking said fuck, and then he had to restart.
Oh, yeah, okay, Michael Finnegan.
Screech reached for the sheath of the blades with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete. Now, could a knife actually do that? No. But that is how he's internalizing how this kid feels. Like, motherfucker, that rock split in two. It taught me what a Viking could do, Hiccup. But that's what he's saying, is this kid feels like he could take on God right now. All right, that's how this kid feels. He's saying, I got a knife. It's a little probably a little 4-inch dinky blade that couldn't cut butter from the fucking toast. But if I swing it hard enough and I believe deep enough, I could cut your head off. And that's what he does. He's saying literally, it could bite through steel and slice concrete. That's how much faith and power this kid has behind him. It's not the knife. It's the kid. It's the person holding the knife. And he swung possessed with the devil in his chest. And the statue that she was turned to butter in a breath. She better not be dead. I'll be pissed. Jenny is my favorite fucking character, okay? I love Jenny. Batman loves Jenny.
I love you, Daddy.
All right. This is why I don't let you talk. The comments are always like, why don't you let him talk? Every time he started feeling it, you paused it. I'm like, because when I let him talk.
No more speaking lines for you, Buck.
Yeah, this is why I don't let him talk.
If you can devise those Easter eggs, I'll give you $1.
Oh! He wants $1! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Ready?
Go.
All in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere at London City. Yeah. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Oh, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped.
Oh my God, flipping verse 1 on its head. Oh my God. Just literally making the whole first verse in past tense. It was a quiet, dark night on an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny laid still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. She knew this town. She knew this floor because she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame. As the first verse ended with, she wanted to escape. Can you blame? That is fucking insane, dude. I'm pissed. So here the lyrics are telling me that was part 1. That is the tale of Jenny. This is part 2, the tale of Screech, that we're about to get into.
Great. Just great.
Great.
It's such a shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he just use his motherfucking coat as a maraca?
As well as shaking the car for rhythm, like nuts.
Motherfucker, he used the goddamn. Oh. Okay.
He wasn't going for the coat for the maraca, but it totally gave that effect. He was going for shaking. He was going for exactly what we just talked about with my voice, where he's shaking the guitar to
acoustify the sound. You're welcome. Trademark. You're not allowed to use it.
Yes. Yes.
All right, the tale of Screech. Okay.
He's been doing that for a fat minute. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. That felt so... What? Gustavo? What the hell's his last name? The guy who composed the music, Gustavo Santaolalla. He did the music for The Last of Us. Shout out, Gustavo.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This
Motherfucker said clocked out like Big Ben. Motherfucker said clocked out. Clocked out. Clock? I'm about to show you my hands, bitch. Because a clock hands? Clock hands? Clock has hands? Big hand? Little hand? You're looking at me like, what the fuck?
What did happen?
No, I'm sorry. I was not expecting that bar. This is so early. That was crazy.
like Big Ben.
This fucking is really good, by the way. I just wanted to say that.
Oh shit.
Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow.
How he's using his voice here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
There's not even a way to further break that down. Just wow.
Yeah. There we go.
It's slow-paced, manic. And how he's... The notes he's choosing to hold are such powerful choices.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like
Why would you hold like there? That is so fucking unique.
no. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate. With something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Bro, the way he uses a guitar, he uses it as a fucking maraca, as a goddamn drum. This man, using it, all right? He's using it.
Up and down that block.
All right, I'm blocking you. That's it. I can't do this anymore.
You're blocking me? Okay.
Stop. What's happening right now? You're blocking me? Bro, I got a gummy up my nose. All right, let's focus. All right, we're fucking 46 minutes.
Wait, dad joke.
Okay.
What happened when the Lego store had a huge sale?
That
everybody was lining up for blocks.
Okay, I'm ending the video right now.
Yes.
Knocking.
So good. Knocking on the guitar.
Yeah,
The best part.
it puts you right into the manic situation of, oh my god, I just fucking killed a lady.
And before
Patrick.
he even plays, he's starting, like, that's part of the story, not even part of the song. Like, oh, fuck.
He sets the scene with the intro of Screech's tale. He goes into it and he's like, he sets the stage as he's going into the manic, but he's not fully manic yet. He's not Screech. He's the narrator setting the stage for, like, here's what just happened, here's what's going to happen. And now he cuts into it with the hard knocking. That's the hard cut as the director. Patrick, man, let me in. Please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick. Really fucked up, man. I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick. Come on, man. I can't knock no more. Cutting back to the narrator, but Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. There was no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate have something far more sinister in mind that does await.
Ooh. Build it there.
Building. Bill in.
State building.
Deep building.
Building date.
Our villain for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Sugar packet. Oh.
Nope.
No cuts?
Hey, babe, are you in? No, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee.
So, cutting back to the character.
Yeah.
Spoken interlude. Hello, hey baby in. Nah, not really. I'm just a bit tired. Can I swing around yours for a few minutes? I really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sake. See, he's trying to... He there's no Patrick. There's no babe.
No, Patrick.
No Patrick.
No, Patrick.
Hi, SpongeBob. No, wait. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Patrick. No, wait. I'm Patrick. There's no Patrick. There's no babe. He's running out of options. Who the hell else does he turn to? This is a 14-year-old kid, keep in mind. It said Screech was 14. This is a kid. This is a kid who grew up on the streets, who doesn't know a better life. And every avenue he has that could possibly help him in this situation isn't there. So let's see what the dark, sinister hands of fate have in store for the man who slayed Jenny.
She's gonna come back and haunt him.
Jenny from the block? Bro, if we get Ghost Jenny in this, I'm gonna be so pumped, dude.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta break this down before I forget. Siren sound approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. Sirens. Sirens. This is one of my favorite lines I have ever heard from him, and I've liked a lot of his. Sirens, like police sirens, right?
Yeah.
But sirens sound approaching like a banshee in the night. A banshee in mythology is the one called the Wailing Woman. What essentially, if you hear a banshee scream, that means you're going to die. So he's saying the sirens are approaching like a banshee because the sirens precede death. You hear the sirens, that means somebody has died. But also sirens doubling up as a shrill cry of the siren sound approaching like the banshee in the night. Sirens, like the fucking things that would hang off your ship when you're a pirate or a sailor and you would fucking just be cruising along. You would hear sirens, as in like these deadly mermaids that would be singing off in the distance and try to lure you to your death. That is crazy.
Eat you.
Crazy.
But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
And he's loading up the goddamn guitar?
This is like it's a morbid Romeo and Juliet.
No, motherfucker, they were in love. They were in love. Jenny died for nothing. Juliet died for dick. Okay, this is nothing. This is not the same.
Justice for Jenny.
Hashtag justice for Michelle. Michelle Trachtenberg fucking died, bro, and you're treating it like a joke, all right?
Yeah. Hashtag justice for Michelle.
Hashtag justice for Michelle. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. He's literally doing this like it's a fucking Christmas carol. And that's what I love the most about this, is he's not just saying a line, he stops a line midway through and then repeats it a different way. And that's something you hear in, like, children's books or, like, very Dr. Seuss-like, but not quite Dr. Seuss. I'm trying to think of an author that does this, but it's very, like, How he says,
Very,
Screech was
almost
never
ner-
run to run, not one to miss a fight. He didn't have to repeat not one, but he did it because it fits.
It's very nursery rhymey.
It is, and I love that. It's so it sets the stage and makes it feel like you're watching this grandiose production, this huge play, this story unfold before you.
It makes it feel like it's Shakespearean.
It feels like a narrator is telling this part of the story. That's what's so cool. I love that.
Love that.
Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts. Let's fucking have you then. Okay, I will say.
That's right.
My mom rolling over in her grave, she ain't even dead yet. She hates the C word. My mom's like, please? Please? You live with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air. I was doing like the finger thing. I couldn't. I just can't help myself. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I told you. I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
When did it happen? I
didn't either.
Was a boy running out here, my car, no possessed.
I mean, the fucking door. It moved. It moved.
noticed it in the crowd.
Ren has an accent. I assume he's maybe from the UK where it's not as big of a deal. But yeah, my mom did not like that, Ren. I did. My mom? My mom. Mama made. Mama made. Come on then. Come on then, you fucking cunts. Let's fucking have you then. I am Screech. I'm the boss. I'm the ender of men. And women, because you fucking killed Jenny, Screech, you piece of shit. You think that uniforms you're wearing means you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. I see why they call him Screech, I'll be honest with you. I didn't get it till right now. But this motherfucker has not said a word. He's just been screeching it the entire time.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Every time he speaks his Screech, he's like, "Hey, you fucking cunt!" I'm like, okay, no, I see where he gets his name from. Bell. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", same. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't... No! Look behind you! Fucking look behind you!
If a hand grabs me.
Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets into Screech's chest. I saw him line the guitar up as a gun. Wild. Wild.
Making it sound like that, too.
I know.
He didn't even...
Possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
The fact that his zipper, I think that's what that sound is his zipper hitting the fucking guitar, sounds like a fucking chamber. Sounds like a fucking chamber being loaded. That's the power of good storytelling. It puts you in the moment and it makes you feel these emotions. He's telling the story. He's putting you there. He has the emotions added to the words, attached to the words, caressing the words to the point where when he says that, and you hear the fact that he fired 4 bullets into his chest, you can hear, as you see the image of a guitar being held like a gun, your brain sees it as a gun. It doesn't even look like a guitar at this point, and you could hear the chamber being... I'm 90% sure that was accidental. The fucking zipper
straight
hitting
up, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, it's got to be unintentional, but so
it just showcases what good storytelling can do, how it can make you fill in the gaps with your own imagination. That's incredible.
Possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Like at this moment, it looks like a gun.
And there's no... Yes, cameraman, yes!
Story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Wow.
But there's a third part?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. This is the tale of Violet. And everybody said, make sure you don't forget part 3, which is Violet. So I have no idea what we're about to be in for. Let's break down what just happened, because that was fucking crazy. That was fucking insane.
Maybe it's his girlfriend? Who knows?
It could be the girlfriend. All we heard was babe. Babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
Babe.
Answer the phone.
Answer the phone. I need to come see you right now because I just killed some lady.
Pop me out, Peter. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. Of course, it started... Did he say one street at the beginning? I don't remember. Yeah. So, they mentioned that they ended up crossing paths here. But I do like the fact that it's now they're lying one street apart. That part gave me chills. Officer shaken by the boy that he claimed, not the boy that he killed. It speaks volume. The boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. I was really scared he was going to relate this to Romeo and Juliet in this line, and you were going to have a gotcha moment towards me. But he didn't. So fuck you twice.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. The camera, the cinematography here was great.
Oh yeah,
each shot,
extremely simple.
Each so shot, simple. You could see the recoil of the cameraman actually getting shot.
Well, I don't even know. I hate not knowing what to expect from this guy.
We're in a hospital.
Uh-oh, the sister. Jenny's sister.
Jenny had a dog. Jenny had that dog in her.
Hi, Ren.
Okay, that was bars. That was bars on your part. That was a good job. That was a good job. That was a really good job.
I didn't even think it was that great, but okay.
No, that was really good. Because I was like trying to find a way to be like, oh my god, well this takes me back. But you literally just said hi Ren, which is great because he just appeared on screen. So you're like, oh hi Ren, but also the double that's the song that we last saw him in a similar outfit in was hi Ren. It was great. It was great.
Yes. Fuck.
It almost feels like a sea shanty.
Yeah, or Skyrim, medieval, Victorian.
I couldn't do this. I could never do this.
No. Jesus. I can play, but I can't play like that. Fuck.
One take, by the way. One motherfucking take, by the way. That just deserves a round of applause. Move your hands in a round fashion.
It's like a bad phone call. All of this is reminiscent of High Ren. It's kind of crazy.
Very.
I'm digging it.
The look in his eyes right now. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? That's what this character is going through right now.
Oh my god, it's Jenny.
I was thinking
with
that
amnesia.
When I don't know if it's Jenny, but when I heard the hospital beeps, I immediately was like, oh, what if Jenny survived? Fuck Screech! Screech killed Jenny! Okay?
Yeah.
She was like,
justice for Jenny.
Jenny was like, fuck. No, it's justice for Michelle. Stop treating her like a joke, Viz. It breaks my heart.
Now it's justice for Jenny. It can be both. There's two. Jenny deserves justice too.
London City, far from pretty. 2 005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she saw lady weep, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Fuck me.
Oh my god. Okay. I thought for a second I was like, an organ donor, not an organ. No, I thought Jenny.
I got all the.
Yeah. I thought Jenny was about to be her organ donor, and it was going to be like somehow life came out of this. I don't think that's where we're going after this. London City, Far From Pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington, not the Bears, is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstained sheets. Love that. That's a bar.
It's just well written.
It's just written so well. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps. She's tired and frail. Bro, okay, I'm sorry. It flows so nice. That flows so nice. It's like a river, all right? It's like a fucking river. It flows so nice. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. I feel like that's been a recurring theme. Time and messing with time throughout this piece. He mentioned Big Ben at one point. Interesting. I feel like there's a bigger theme there. Maybe it'll become more clear as we get to Violet's tale. But let's get into it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's some crazy shit going on already. Going back in time.
Oh my.
Was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew.
We'll lyrically break it down here in a minute. Let him say a little more. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Should we?
The line?
Should we just leave that one there?
The line, I'm sure her mother knew, is the most haunting fucking words.
Damn. That's fucked.
Oh my god. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker, and her father was a bastard. Every night he'd tuck her in, but he never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did. I'm sure her mother knew. So you can use your imagination there. Don't dawdle too long in it. But the line, I'm sure her mother knew, is the most haunting line you could speak in a musical piece.
That's fucked.
Holy fuck. And the fact that that's a real thing. That so many people could relate to that, like... And it doesn't have to be something as deep and dark as the things he's referring to, but it could also be just getting hit. Like the number of things that a parent that should love you will turn a blind eye to just for the love of their spouse is insane. And putting that line in there just makes it so real and so haunting. Holy shit, I wasn't ready for that.
No, I have daughters.
Y'all kind of fucked up for this, I'll be honest. Holy shit.
We just need to keep going. God damn.
But never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was the wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight but never left the room. History repeats itself, he paint her black and blue and dark.
I don't know, tells the bright sides of the story, but he also tells the dark sides of the story, and he swims all the way through that. And the fact that this is real is people who grow up in these broken households, 9 times out of 10 they don't escape them. She moved out at 16, but she didn't leave the abuse followed her. She fell immediately, she fell in with what she knew, and she found a guy, and the fact he uses the words, he doesn't hit her. He doesn't say he hits her. He said he paints her black and blue. God damn, dude. This it's my turn. I don't know how much more I could take, dude. This is crazy. Wow.
All right.
She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
Holy shit.
That was my favorite line of the whole song. Each
she
one.
never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
That was my favorite one. Let's go.
Dance.
Maybe use the door as a prop. Let's go.
Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet?
The cinematography here, holy fuck. Holy fuck.
It's not even taking anything to do it. It's him. He is being the cinema.
I know. Oh my god.
He folds them up.
Unreal.
Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent. Things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
The way the cameraman moved out of the doorway so that it could pan for it to perfectly close behind Rin.
Oh my god.
Fuck. This is what happens when you get people who react to music that are actors, producers, and musicians.
Yeah. Holy fuck, dude.
Bro, the shots. All in one take, all in one pan, all with what's probably just a smartphone. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Nowadays, you can be.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is great.
She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. The hauntingness of that line, the fact that that's what the devil's here for. The devil wants a joke. The devil doesn't want just pain and misery. He wants to laugh at you while it happens. He wants to enjoy the pain. He comes to dance. He doesn't come to kill. He doesn't come to murder. He comes to dance is haunting. Violet, why you always so quiet? Knock, knock, knock on her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking. He's up late. He stands by her bedside. She shakes. How he performed that line was goose nipping. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Just say it's Nick Pimple.
But her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut. I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, how he gets in frame like you're Violet. He puts the camera, you, the viewer, as Violet. In that moment, you feel the terror. You can feel the shaking. You can feel that moment of uncertainty. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what comes next. And it makes you feel tight in your chest. I grew up with a very abusive father. He was an alcoholic. And so, like, I had almost an identical moment happen to me when I was, like, 7. My dad drank a full 12-pack and got so drunk he forgot he drank the 12-pack and he thought that I hid it from him. And he came in my room and he ripped the headboard off my bed and threw it across the room. And it was so fucking terrifying. You can smile. You can laugh. This is like I tried to tell Viz my traumatic past before, and he just kind of chuckles. Not because he's a dick, but like that's just how he processes shit.
Not just that, but I just think of your dad.
My dad now. All right, most mellow fucking guy. Yeah. I was 6. I was 6. Like, if that happened to me today and he acted the same way, I'd be like, motherfucker, sit the fuck down. But when you're 6 and you're alone in the house, it's terrifying. And he ripped my headboard off my bed, and my fucking bed fell. I had to sleep at a 45 fucking incline, a 45-degree incline with my head on the floor. And I was so... He would burst back through the door and be screaming and yelling, and I would try my hardest to stay asleep. So that fucking hits. That's real. That's terrifying. Yeah. And when he pries your eyes open like that, holy fuck, I could feel my heart literally clench up. Like, that PTSD is still fucking there. That was crazy. This is a lot more traumatic backstory than I thought we were getting tonight.
Things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot.
We didn't even touch that. Let me fucking say that real quick.
Like a crashing...
Like a crashing pilot, bro. This is a fucking plane crash. She stays silent, things turn violent, and he plays the guitar strums like dun 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 dun. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. He's painting her black and blue.
Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Catch fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. So we didn't even talk about, during the last pause, him cutting out the guitar, him stop playing the guitar to make those moments more intense.
For dramatic effect.
There's no backbeat. Motherfuckers, this is one take. There's no soundtrack behind him. There's not like a drum line keeping the beat going. That's how enticing he is. You almost don't realize it because you're so drawn in. You're so brought in with the storytelling of the piece that's happening that you're leaning in out of your seat. This isn't like a I'm leaning back, my mind's blown moment. This is like a he's drawing me in. He's making me lean towards the screen because I need to understand. I need to hear everything that he's saying because he's whispering it. He's making sure that he's drawing me in with his words, and that is brilliant fucking storytelling. And the fucking flow. We're not even talking about the words. We're just talking about the fucking poetic justice that he's doing to this piece, but the words that he's putting behind them. Oh, when they fall like crashing pilots, hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone. I've broken a collarbone before. Not fun. Full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and tooth spat, detached, fist connects and disconnects a bone, a quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke.
The flow.
The flow. The pocket.
Flow pocket.
The internals. Hot pocket.
Shit, bro. It's like he's got me, man. It's every bit of that was a hot pocket. Okay, it's a pocket. It's got some flow to it. It's got some.
I was gonna have hot pockets for dinner, but I forgot. They're on sale. Hot pockets are on sale, by the way. Not for you guys. For Viz, obviously. I don't know your snore. Oh my god, this is just too. And this tribal like chant he's about to go into here. As we could see, I don't know if you caught it at the beginning, but when he said "Violet," like how he turns in and he's like chanting towards the ground now. What the fuck's about to happen?
Catch fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect
over her
the
body.
blow, but nonetheless.
Yeah, he is. Oh my god!
Such a mess. He's left
You didn't get
bruised and
that?
broke.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he's standing
Violet.
over her.
Why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent.
Oh my fucking god.
Bro, the beats in this and the fucking this is a production. This is not a song. Okay, this is not a song, this is a fucking movie. I'm done, I'm sorry.
In character, she stays silent.
No.
Violet, do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Drive that point.
The fucking silence!
Wait. Say something, Violet.
Because he drove the point.
Word. She stays quiet.
I love that it's acoustic electric, and he's got like
London City.
He's got a pocket amp. I don't know where he's hiding it. It might be in his ass, but
Hey, I was wondering why we didn't see those pooper cheeks when he fucking walked out of the hospital. Normally
What?
those things are open in the back. Pooper cheeks? What are you saying? What?
oh yeah.
Are you ready for this?
We're gonna get flagged just for this.
That's fine. I'll cut this if I need to. I'm probably going to cut me saying pooper cheeks because it's pretty bad.
Come on, it was good.
I would talk to Kanye West, be like, your wife's got some fat frickin' pooper cheeks, dude. I could talk to anyone. Talk to Kanye West, be like, your wife's got some fat frickin' pooper cheeks, dude.
The flip here where he says, Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. In the flip where you can feel the manic, the drunk always has a moment where they know they've gone too far. Where they push the button one too many times, they hit one too many times, and it's that, oh shit, it's the sobering up moment where you go, oh fuck, what did I just do? And he just beat this girl, at the very least, unconscious. Now, we hear she's in the hospital clinging to life at the beginning of this song. We could hear the heart monitor beep,
bleeding
beep,
everywhere,
beep.
yeah.
Exactly. So we know she at least survives the initial attack. We don't know if she ends up dying later on, because at the beginning of the song, he took us back to this moment right here, to what happened. But I love the sobering up moment, the realization of, wait, say something, Violet. When it goes from say something, bitch, to like, oh, no, I fucked up.
Silence. Fucking say
The
something,
way he
Violet.
drives that home too. He hammers that in and repeats it a couple of times before he gets to the.
Exactly,
Oh.
and that's what makes the
Like,
flip
that
so
painted the
powerful.
picture right there.
How you can
That
say the
painted the
same
whole
words.
moment.
How you could say the same words, and the
And
inflection
the fact
in
that
them.
you said it more than once puts you there.
Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
That left me breathless.
I'll be honest, my reaction happened after yours. You got it like right away. I was like, oh, that's what a coincidence. She named her kids after the two main characters. And then I saw your shocked look, and I was like, he's almost reacting as if those are the two, and I was like, oh shit!
What? Because they would have been fucking fostered.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. I thought other parts of the song gave me chills.
I got dick pimples. God damn.
I got dick pimples.
Now we're both dick pimples, Diesel. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?
Pimples, butt pimples, gooch pimples, taints.
Okay, don't say taint. Taint ain't a word. London City, far from pretty. We should have clued into this when he says 2005. Because now he specifies this happened back in 2005, which we mentioned, but we didn't really talk about.
He said. Rewinding time. The whole theme was time. Oh my god.
A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried. The fact that when we finally get to hear Violet speak, the fact that when we finally, every other character in this, and not just our characters, not just Jenny and Screech, but every other character, the abusive boyfriends, has had characterization, has had their own words. The narrator has had to break their tail to let these characters speak, except Violet. And Violet finally breaks her silence at the end of the piece, and with pleading out of a dead woman's lips, she begs the doctor to save her kids. Holy shit. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, "If I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive." The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins laying side by side, a girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech. Holy shit, dude.
Unreal. This guy's an alien.
I can't break down any further what we just heard.
No, we don't even need to at this point.
Oh my God.
Enough said.
I'm so mad I didn't get it right away. I look like an idiot.
Me too.
You got it right away. What do you mean?
Fuck no, that hit me like, I mean, all of it. As soon as she said she was pregnant, I was like, oh, don't do this to me. I'm a dad. Don't fucking do this to me.
See, you said don't. No. You audibly said don't do this to me, and I thought you were referring to the mom dying, and I was like, she's dead, motherfucker. She gone.
The whole thing. Because if my wife had died during childbirth, I don't know who I'd even be. Like, you know, it'd be insane. Fuck, man. That's why I'm like, oh, don't do this thing. Don't do this. I was like, either one, the mom, the baby, all three of them. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, Jesus, just fuck.
Yeah. That was.
And let alone expect that for them. What?
That was crazy.
Wow. Fuck you, Screech.
What a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah.
But then it all makes sense. Like how you said, like now these kids are going to grow up in foster care, and Screech is going to go and he's going to grow up on the streets and he's going to live this life. And Jenny is going to dream of the parents she never had, always fantasize about this life far away and wish that she could escape. How the whole song ties back to full. And you asked who Violet was, you dumb motherfucker.
Now we fucking know, bro. It wasn't the sister, it wasn't the girlfriend, it was the mom. What? Bro, this is incredibly, unrealistically clever. Like, that's what I said. This isn't a fucking song. This isn't a fucking song. This is a song, a book, and a movie. Shit.
Wow.
Shit.
What's funny, too, what's really funny is I almost said, when they announced, when they said the line, See Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. I almost paused it and I was like, well, now we need a part 4 that's about the baby story. I almost did. I almost fucking did. And the fact that that was part 1 and 2. God damn, dude.
That's the best part about it, is that the 3 parts
loop.
There doesn't need to be another part, because they literally, like you just said, loop back to each other over and over again.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say on that. We asked for more singing, and we got more singing.
Yeah.
We asked. I love this. I knew just from the title, The Tale of Jenny and Screech, I knew just from the title this was going to be my favorite. This takes High Ren by a little bit. With the big reveal at the end,
yeah,
this knocks High Ren out of my top spot. High Ren is still so good. This was just everything.
This is just, fuck, dude.
The characterization here, and the fact that it's all one take. Of course, it's 3 different videos, so it's 3 takes. But each video was its own take. I don't know how to stress, if you're not an actor, if you've never acted, how hard it is to drop in on a character. But here's the kicker, is he doesn't just drop in on a character, because he plays different characters in each one of this. And not just 3 different characters, not just Jenny and Screech and Violet, but all of them and all of their side characters, and switching the narration back and forth during these stories as well. It takes skill. Not
dude.
Barely anybody could do this.
Yeah. Just like you said, it's so hard to do that. That's why it's hard for me to do things like perform live or perform in one take, because I'm hopping in and out of 3 different characters. So it's so hard. So good.
Yeah. Well,
to see it done like this is beautiful.
It's another one for the books, bro. If there's other songs we should do in the meantime, I think there's a Money trilogy one. I think that kind of links together like this. I'm not positive, but people said there's another trilogy, and I think it has to do with money. I've heard a lot of that, so should that one be next?
That's gotta be good.
This is the one I was most excited for. I'll be honest with you. Just the title, The Tale of Jenny and Screech. I was like, this is gonna be.
The titles tells you that it's gonna be a story, yo.